So, from the title already, I'm sure you know what we're talking about today. I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 ways I fill my own little cup. I understand how, in this day and time, a lot of people get burnt out really fast. So much is going on, and sometimes it can really be tiring. These are just little things, little very practical things that I do to help me get out of that burnt out phase, to help me just pick myself up really. I'm hoping that one thing on this list can help you get your spark back. Okay? Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing we're going to be talking about is praying. I know it sounds cliche. Everybody tells you to pray. And the Bible also says, pray without ceasing. No matter how you're feeling, no matter how sad you are, no matter how heavy you're feeling, I think prayer is like the most important thing, and it's the first thing you should do even before telling the next person about what is going on with you. I think you should pray about it. And sometimes when we talk about praying, a lot of people think that, oh, prayer, you have to be in a specific posture. You have to go to your prayer altar. You have to carry your Bible. You have to carry your journal. You have to study. You have to be in the spirit. And sometimes when we start thinking about it that way, it can be very overwhelming before we even actually get into the prayer itself. So I'm just here to tell you that you can pray in your heart. You can pray anyhow you want to pray. If you're in the bathroom and that is when you're feeling so heavy, you're even crying, that is the best time to pray. If you're out, maybe you're walking on the road and something terrible happens to you, you want to cry, that is the best time to pray. When it gets really overwhelming, one thing that I do is to go on FaceTime calls with God. I do that a lot of times. So I just pick up my phone and I'm just like, oh God, this is what's going on. And that way I'm very, very expressive. I say everything down to the things that I might cut off or cut out if I'm explaining to my friend, because I know that, oh, if I say this thing, they might take it the wrong way. It might sound the wrong way. As many times you want to talk about one thing, you're free to go over it. Sometimes when you're talking to your friends, it seems like, oh, you're repeating the same thing over and over again, and it can get tiring when when somebody is sounding like a broken record. We've heard now, is okay. But with God, it's like, oh, he's never tired of hearing you. He's never tired of you coming to him to say, oh, this is how I'm feeling. I don't like it. Please take it away. And another thing is expectations. A lot of people go into prayers with the mindset that, oh, I just want to go and talk to God about it. And therefore, when I'm done talking to God about it, this thing should be solved immediately. No, it doesn't work that way. Cast all your burdens, bring all your burdens, lay all your burdens at my feet. That's literally what you're doing on that call. It's like you're giving God everything. This is everything I'm experiencing. This is everything I'm feeling. Please take it away. I don't want it. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to deal with it. So I would always advise that whatever it is you're going through, you should pray to God about it. Just the way you talk to your friend. Talk to God about it. He listens, even in your heart. He listens when we but talk. The second thing I do and I would recommend is to go on hot girl walks. It helps take your mind off of things. Just go on a walk. It doesn't have to be 10 kilometer. I don't know. It doesn't have to be like so long. You can just time yourself. Okay, I want to go on a 30 minutes walk, 45 minutes walk, 1 hour walk. Just go on a walk and take your time with it. Don't rush. You don't have to rush as if you're going to buy something and you're in a hurry to come back home. No, take your time with this walk. Let this walk be intentional. You can even create a playlist. Some days I listen to music. Some days I just want nothing playing in the background. I want to be very present with what's happening in the surroundings, the things that I can see. You can interswitch. You can listen to music sometimes, listen to a podcast, just listen to something that would lift your spirit in that moment while you're on the walk, or go without listening to anything and just people watch your surroundings. When you start thinking about it in your mind, solutions can be coming to you as you're thinking, as you're on that walk, steps to take regarding certain situations. It can start coming to you whilst you're on that walk. So it is very, very important to go on a hot girl walk. Okay. Okay. The third thing that I do and I would like to recommend is journaling. I journal a lot. I have a lot of books that I just write my feelings. I think that journaling helped me a lot when I was going through so much at a point in my life. And I'm not one to be a talkative. I'm not one to be expressive. And that was one way I could really express myself. And I must say, it helped me. It helps me so much because, like, talking to God is like just writing down your feelings without holding back anything. Like, you're literally writing every detail of how you're feeling. You're expressing yourself in that note. There's a journaling app. You can go there if you're not with a physical journal. And if you're not even in the mood to start typing how you're feeling, you can even speak, right? And it will be translating into words. So that's what I do sometimes when I'm not in the mood to write or type and I just want to express myself to somebody. I either go to my voice notes app or I go to my journaling app and just put it there, dump it there. So yeah, journaling helps a lot. It helps you just I can't be the only one that anytime I express myself, anytime I either talk about how I'm feeling, there's just this sort of relief. I think it has been scientifically proven women express themselves a lot and that's why they live longer. We don't feel shy about like or talking about how we're feeling or just ranting really. But men they will hold on to it, they won't tell anybody because they don't want to seem weak, right? I think journaling, writing down how you're feeling is very important. It just takes away that heaviness. Yeah, it works. Try it and then come back and tell me if it worked or not. But I can assure you that it works because it's been working for me. Okay? Okay. The fourth thing I would like to recommend is listening to podcasts. It just helps me be better, really. Be a better person, to be a better friend, to be a better family member. I mentioned that I'm not so great at expressing myself and communicating. So I listen to podcasts that help me communicate better. I also listen to podcasts that are business related because I'm a businesswoman and I don't know everything about business. So I listen to podcasts that would help me be a better businesswoman. So yeah, when I'm really down, when certain things are happening that should not be happening to me, I go on and search for topics with creators that I like already that relates to maybe what I'm going through and then I just listen to it. I listen to people just sharing their own experiences with what I'm going through and sometimes they're very relatable. Sometimes they even give out steps that are practical that would help that situation. The next thing that I do and I would recommend you start doing as well is I get my nails done every month. I notice that people say every time they go for their beauty maintenance, whether it's their hair, their nails, their lashes, just whatever, they just feel different, like they have their life together. So mine is my nails. I always make sure that I have my nails done. I always have my nails done. I don't even remember the last time I've seen my natural nails without maybe like a gel coating. Only when I go for my appointment and they're taking off the coating, then I see my natural nails. Like, oh, my nails are growing, my nails are healthy. So I love to do my nails. It just does something for me. It just makes me feel like myself again. Like everything can be crumbling around me, but I am definitely going to get my nails done just to quiet the noise in my mind and just make me feel like, okay, I'm still in control. I still have control over certain things about myself. So even if you don't like to do your nails, it can be your hair, can be your lashes, can be anything. Just pick one thing out of like the whole beauty maintenance routine and try to do that every month and you see that you're liking this new person. This point also brings me to my next point, which is the sixth thing that I do and I'll be recommending to you. I romanticize my skincare and body care routine once a week. So there's just a particular day in the week that I pick out to just relax, do my skincare routine, do my body care routine, just, and on this day, I make sure I light my candle or I burn a bahur, make sure everywhere is smelling nice. Like, oh, the right music is playing in the background, you're sipping your cup of juice or wine because I don't take alcohol. And you just relax. You're not in a rush. So you have to do this on a day where you're not rushing anywhere. You're taking your time with your body scrub, with your lotion, your oil. You're just pampering yourself. When you even look at yourself in the mirror, you're like glowing. Your skin is shining. Everything is radiating. That day, you now decide that, oh, when you wake up, you want to take your detoxifying tea. Oh, from your inside to your outside, you just be feeling like a woman. There's just this chemical it releases in your body. You're just happy. This day, I'm always so happy, and I make sure that I eat good after the whole body care and skincare routine because it can take like 2-3 hours to get through the whole routine. So I just make sure to romanticize it, take my time with it. When I say I take my time, I have a playlist for this as well. So I have a playlist for when I go on walk. I have a playlist for my skincare and body care routine. I am not here to play. Somehow I've just come to realize that doing all of these things actually helps my mental health. I'm someone that I'm always in my head. So it just helps me be present, like be in what's happening around me. I'm focusing on myself, my body. And yeah, it just helps me get out of my head and get out of the overthinking and just beating myself up about things that I cannot control. So that helped me a lot in the past, and I've decided to stick with it. I do it. I've been doing it. I'll continue doing it. And now I'm recommending it to you. You should try it out. Okay. The seventh thing that I do and I would like to recommend to you, I talk to my best friend. Everybody knows that my sister is my best friend. Immediately it's happening, I just pick up my phone like, nah, 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 nah. I can't deal. I can't deal with this. So I talk to her and I just express myself. This is another person that I know would never judge me, right? Even if the feeling that I'm feeling is negative. For example, maybe I see something and I'm jealous, because it's okay to admit that you're jealous over certain things. Maybe somebody else has and you want, and you don't have it yet. It's okay to be jealous. What is not okay is um how you deal with that feeling, right? But the feeling by itself is not a bad thing. It's just nice to have someone that you can literally always pick up the phone and talk to about things happening with you. It's very nice to have that person, that one person. It doesn't have to be like so many people. It can literally just be one or two people that as immediately is happening, they are calling them straight up. No time to waste, no time to allow that feeling to marinate. Immediately you're calling them. Don't carry your gist and go to people that don't like you, because for them it's just going to be another gist, another tea. Actually be sure that whoever you're telling, whoever you're talking to has your best interest in mind, because okay. That's all I would say. Another way that I fill my cup is I cry. It's okay to cry. I think I'm a crybaby. I don't know. But I cry. I cry about everything. I cry when I'm hungry. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. The only twist is that I don't cry when there are people. So if something happens, if something happens to me now, I would hold myself and the tears. But when I get home, best believe that I'm going to my bed and I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry about it. I don't like it when I hear people say, oh, why are you crying? Oh, is crying going to solve the matter? Have you not noticed that sometimes when you cry, you're holding things in your chest? When you cry, it's as if everything you'll be holding in your chest just goes goes with the tears. It's good to cry. Crying helps you relieve stress, relieve tension, relieve burden in your heart. It doesn't solve the thing that is making you cry, but the way you're feeling in that moment, trust me, if you cry, it will go. You will not feel that way again. And when I say it's good to cry, it's not like I mean like you should now sit down there from morning to night be crying every day. Cry. You will not eat. No, you do want to kill yourself. No, just cry, cry as hard as you can. Cry very well. Then when you're done crying, clean your tears, pick yourself up, and to handle whatever it is that was making you cry in the first place. Yeah, so it's okay to cry. It's good to cry. I will always recommend that you cry. The ninth thing that I do to fill my cup is to learn something new every week. The world is evolving, new things are coming out every day, every week. So you want to be updated. You want to keep your mind updated. You don't want to be a cake. A person should evolve as the world is evolving. So try to learn something new weekly. It might be a word, it might be anything, a new song, a new habit, just pick up something new, a new recipe, the recipe that you saved on your phone. Go and try it out. Just do it. Learn something new. Okay. The last but not the least thing that I do to fill my cup. This one I just started doing recently because as humans, we learn, relearn, unlearn. And something that I've just started doing is learning to say yes again. So while I was going through the phase of loving myself, I used to listen to a lot of people. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts. And during that time, I learned that, if you're trying to create boundary, if you're trying to learn how to create boundaries for yourself, you should learn how to say no. If something does not sit right with you, say no. So I just took that and ran with it. And every time I was like, no, I always come up with excuses. Oh no, if someone invites me to, oh no. I was always like, no, no, no. But now as I've grown, now I know the things that I enjoy doing, the things that I like, the things that makes me happy. And every time an opportunity comes up and it has these things that I like comes up, I'll say yes. And I recently just started doing this and I can see the impact it has been adding to my life. I would say yes to it and stop making excuses. Another excuse I used to make was, oh, I stay really far from everyone. Like going out, like, it was so stressful. Now I start saying yes. If you invite me to, maybe wine tasting, or come and eat food, or I'm going, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be there. And mind you, remember that I said it aligns with my values. I enjoy doing it. It's something that I like. So me saying you should say yes more is not me saying that, every chicken Harry that comes, you should say yes to them. No. Still retain your boundaries, the boundaries you set for yourself. But if you see that someone is presenting an opportunity that would be fun or would help you in your business, your career, then why not? Say yes. Okay, who knows? That might just be the answer to the prayer you've been praying for how many years, right? So yeah, these are the things that I do, the little things that I do to just fill my cup, like some sort of pick me up, really. No matter what it is, no matter what is going on, no matter the noise around me, best believe that I'm loving myself, right? Even when I make mistakes, I'm correcting myself with so much love because, like they say, you can't pour from an empty cup. And we're supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. So if you don't love yourself, how do you want to love the next person? Trust me, one of these things that I've listed would help you get your spark back. Trust me. And I don't want us to just be listeners. I want you to listen to this video or watch this video, listen to this episode and just take this with you. Everything Jennifer has said today, let me try to implement them in my life and you'll see that these things work. These things actually work. Tested and tried by me. Life happens to everybody. You're not alone. What differentiates the next person from you is how they handle certain situations or situations that they are going through. Okay, so I just want you to get yourself out of that bed rot. If one person gets their spark back just from watching this video, I'm happy, I'm fulfilled. If you watch to this part of this video, I love you so much. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you next week, Wednesday. Bye, my loves. Mwah.